Welcome to the channel, I'm MW2, and today I'm going to tell you how to get every trophy in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. This is the trophy guide for the 2022 version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. If you're interested in the older version, I do have a video up on my channel for that game as well. This is not a complete Platinum trophy guide because the full game has not been released yet, so there are quite a few trophies that we don't have access to. But make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you get that video when it's released. I will try to make this guide as spoiler-free as possible. But if you want to avoid all spoilers completely, go ahead and play through the campaign one time on veteran difficulty, and then check back here for all the trophies that you might have missed. There are a total of 18 trophies that we are going to cover today. There are 2 different trophies for completing the campaign. There are 2 trophies based on your actions in combat that you can complete in multiple missions. There's 1 trophy you can earn for opening 3 different safes in the campaign, and the other 13 trophies are mission-specific trophies. Kicking it right off with the first 2 trophies, you get these just for completing the campaign. You get the Time for Pines trophy by finishing the campaign on any difficulty, and you earn the trophy called Cutting Heads Off Snakes by finishing the campaign on Veteran or Realism difficulty. On Veteran and Realism difficulty, you do die very quickly, and especially those armored enemies can be tough to kill, so use your flashbangs and equipment and go for headshots. Just like with Call of Duty games from other years, there is a mission select once you complete the mission on any difficulty. So it's really personal preference whether you want to finish your campaign playthrough first and then go back and clean up trophies, or if you want to play through on Recruit so you can learn the positions of the enemies so that your veteran playthrough will be easier. Next, we're going to talk about 2 trophies that you can earn in multiple missions. And you can also unlock these trophies in co-op. Both of these are pretty easy to do. The first one's called Wall of Duty, and you can earn this trophy by killing 3 enemies with the riot shield in the campaign or in co-op. There is a mission early on in the campaign where some of the enemies have riot shields, but it's not really worth it to go after them because they are kind of far away from you. I would recommend going for this trophy either in the Prison Break or the Ghost Team mission. Next up, we have a trophy called Daredevil, and you can earn this trophy by flashbanging yourself and then getting 2 kills. There are multiple missions where you get flashbangs, and there are plenty of enemies, so unlocking this one really shouldn't be a problem. You can earn 1 trophy by opening 3 safes in the campaign. The first safe can be found in Diego's room in the Sin Nombre mission. The combination to this safe is 2219. The second safe is going to be in the mission called Alone. This safe is going to be inside the coffee shop just before you drop down. The combination to this safe is 101080. Just after you jump down in the coffee shop in Alone, there's a garage to your left. The third safe is in here, and the combination to this safe is 376080. Next, I'm going to tell you how to earn all 13 mission-specific trophies in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's campaign. There are a total of 17 missions in the game, and only 9 of them contain trophies. Any of the missions that I don't mention here don't contain trophies, and you can complete them however you want. There are 2 trophies in the mission called Wetworks. The first trophy is called Crocodile, and you can earn this trophy by shooting 3 enemies while underwater. At the very beginning of this mission, Price is going to kill an enemy on the docks on the left side. That enemy will drop a gun. You can use that gun to shoot the next enemy. That enemy will also drop a gun, so that'll give you more ammo. Then you can just swim around and find 2 more enemies to kill while you're underwater, and then you get the trophy. The second trophy in the Wetworks mission is called Nessie, and to earn Nessie, you must reach the barge without being seen. The compass at the top of your screen also shows a detection meter. If this turns yellow, then an enemy is in danger of seeing you. Enemies can see you pretty far away in this mission, so you are going to have to be careful about that. I would recommend anytime you see this even turn yellow, just reload your last checkpoint. For the patrol boats or any areas where there are more than 1 enemy in an area, then I would recommend killing one of the enemies, going underwater, and swimming to a new position. Once you do kill the enemies in the patrol boat, I would recommend taking their submachine gun and switching it to semi-automatic fire. The reason for this is the submachine guns pack a little bit more of a punch than the pistol, and it's going to give you just a little bit more range. This trophy should pop as soon as you kill the last enemy. You don't actually have to get all the way to the barge in order to earn the trophy. The next mission with a mission-specific trophy is called Recon by Fire. The name of this trophy is Nobody Was There, and you can earn this trophy by not triggering the alarm in this mission. When this mission starts out, it's pretty clear this is going to be a stealth-based mission, so you just need to listen to Captain Price and follow him to avoid detection by the guards. And you can read through the detailed steps on the screen there, but basically, lay low, listen to Captain Price, and shoot for the head. After you snipe all the enemies outside the lighthouse, which is the second, what I would call large sniping portion of this mission, then the trophy should appear. And that takes us into the next mission, which is called Violence and Timing. There are 2 mission-specific trophies in this mission. You begin this mission in a helicopter, and you're going to end up dropping down and getting into some vehicles. The first trophy is called Test Drive, and you can earn this trophy by driving 5 different types of vehicles in this mission. This trophy is pretty easy to get. You just need to jump into a truck, jump into a van, switch to a car. You get the idea until you get the trophy. The second trophy is a little bit more challenging, and it's called Keeping This One. To earn Keeping This One, you need to reach price using the first vehicle you hijack. The key to earning the Keeping This One trophy is to not let your vehicle get damaged. What you need to do is hold back, lean out the window, and just take out all the guards while you slowly approach the convoy. There are a couple of hidden mechanics. The first is that while you're driving, your weapon is never going to run out of ammo. Now, of course, when the magazine's empty, your character will have to reload, but he also will reload automatically when you go back into the vehicle. The cadence here should be drive up to where you can get a clean shot, lean out the window, take your shot, lean back into the window, and reposition yourself. Rinse and repeat while you slowly gain on the convoy to avoid damage. There are a few road hazards on the way to Captain Price. First, you're going to have to deal with a light machine gunner. Then you'll have an AQ roadblock. To get past the roadblock, I would recommend just driving off to either side. That way you can avoid most of the damage from driving through. Following the roadblock, you'll need to deal with an AQ mine truck. So be sure to avoid all the flashing mines on the road in order to save your truck. Treat the mine truck just like any other vehicle. Play it slow and steady, line up your shot, lean out the window, and shoot the bad guys in the back of the truck. Eventually, Price will catch up to you and pass you, and when you jump out of your truck and into the back of his truck, you'll earn the trophy. The mission, called Sin Nombre, has 1 trophy, and it's called Ghost in Training. You can earn this trophy by reaching the penthouse without killing anyone or triggering the alarm. This is one of the more difficult trophies to get in the game. I'd recommend picking up some bottles, sneaking your way into the 2nd floor, and then climbing the ladder to get to the roof. Make sure you have plenty of bottles to distract the guards, climb the ladder, and jump down the elevator shaft. By the way, one of the 3 safes that you need for the Gentleman Thief trophy can be found on the 2nd floor inside Diego's room. The combination to the safe is 2219. There are 2 mission-specific trophies in the Dark Water mission. At the beginning of the mission, when you climb up the stairs, there will be 2 porta-pots. Shoot the doorway of the porta-pot to the left in order to get the A Crappy Way to Die trophy. The second trophy, called Don't Touch the Deck, is in the second part of the Dark Water mission. After you've left the oil rig and gotten onto the ship, your goal is to make it all the way across the deck by using the containers. Think of it as sort of a Call of Duty parkour mission. As with all the other mission-specific trophies, this one can be done on the Recruit difficulty, and I would strongly recommend that because there will be quite a few enemies firing at you as you try to cross the deck. The mission alone has 1 mission-specific trophy, and it's one of the more difficult ones to get in the game. You need to finish the entire mission without firing a gun. In this mission, Ghost is going to be guiding you through, and you're going to be MacGyvering your way past the enemies. You can use your knife, and you can use all of the various tools and equipment that Ghost is going to teach you how to craft, but you cannot fire a gun. When you reach the coffee shop in this mission, there will be a safe in a locked room to the left. The combination to this safe is 10-10-80. This safe contains a throwing knife, and you can use that to complete the mission. As soon as you drop down in the coffee shop, several enemy soldiers will begin tracking you. There's also a garage in this area with another safe. The combination to this 3rd and final safe will be 37-60-80. This safe has another throwing knife and a crossbow. You cannot use the crossbow to get this trophy. Let me say that again. If you fire the crossbow, you will invalidate the trophy. Next, we have a mission called Prison Break, which contains 2 mission-specific trophies. At the beginning of the mission, you'll take control of a CCTV camera system in order to help Ghost plant some bombs. Your goal is to get through this section in 4 minutes or less. By the way, if you load last checkpoint, that does not count against your time score, but any time you spend waiting does count against you. If you watch the video in the background, that'll show you the path that I took, and I had plenty of time left over. The guards in this area cannot see you very well at all, and you don't need to waste your time climbing up ladders and jumping back down again in order to avoid detection in most of the spots. I had a little bit of trouble with this trophy myself, and I referenced Macca's Guides. That's another YouTuber who makes pretty good trophy guides, so huge shout out to him, and I've got a link to this video and a couple others in the description. If you're not interested in watching the rest of the CCTV sequence, please feel free to use YouTube's chapter section to skip to the next trophy.
Go down.
Wearing body armor, I'll have to get in close.
Trash bin on your right. Time to take out the trash.
Fucking hell.
Move, Ghost. 1 on patrol inside the razor wire. Use your knife. He's down. Go to the truck.
Good place to plant a charge. How's it look?
Go for it, LT.
Copy.
Head left.
Bomb planted. On the move.
Guarding the catwalk. Stand by. I'll tell you when. Go to the crate. Time for distraction, LT. Your bread and butter, son.
Lights out.
He's heading toward the electrical.
Unless he runs into me on the way.
Hold there. Now. I'm pretty good at this, eh, LT?
I've seen better.
Who?
Me.
All clear. Heads up, one shadow. Put a round in him. Clear to move. Go to the crate. Get to the building. Clear, go. Seen a pickup you can sabotage.
Good call, Sergeant.
Dump him. Shadow down. Move to the truck.
Planting charge. 2 down. Moving.
Shadow ahead. Cut him down, LT. Gone. Head right. Move up. You're good. You're good to plant that charge.
Good copy.
Go now, Ghost. Go to the crate. Go to the truck. No threats. Move. Appears clear. Go for it, LT. 4 less to give us chase.
We're all set here, Johnny.
The second trophy in Prison Break is called Backpack Guy, and you can earn this trophy by killing gassed or blinded enemies using a Molotov, Semtex, and a frag grenade. There are also plenty of places to refill your backpack if you use everything. You can earn this trophy anytime after you free the inmates from their cells. There are lots of areas with lots of engagements, so just be sure to use your equipment. This is also a good mission to earn the Wall of Duty achievement for killing 3 enemies with the riot shield. Next, we have the Ghost Team mission, and there's only one trophy in here. It's called Practice Makes Perfect. Toward the end of the mission, you're going to climb over a wall, and when you jump down on the other side, you're going to be in the training area. The building that is right in front of you when you spawn in and get over that wall, I'm calling that one Building 1. The building immediately on the other side of that is Building 2. The building just to the right of Building 2 is Building number 3, and the 4th building is Building number 4. There's also one building that's under construction, and I'm calling that one the Under Construction Building. There are 33 targets to shoot in this mission in order to get the trophy, and we're going to run through those right now. Looking at Building 1, you've got 2 targets inside on the ground floor, you've got 2 targets on the roof, and 1 target just outside Building 1. Just to the left of Building 1, you've got an area with a lot of crashed cars in it. You can find 5 targets in this area. Moving on to Building number 2, there are 2 targets outside of Building number 2 and 2 targets on the ground floor of Building 2. There are no targets on the roof. Building 3 has 5 targets. 2 of them are inside the building, 1 is just outside the building, and 2 are on the roof. There are some concrete tunnels next to Buildings 3 and 4. There are 2 targets there. Just behind Building 3, there is a white crate with 1 target right next to it. Building 4 has 2 targets on the outside, 4 targets inside, and 4 more targets on the roof for a total of 10 targets. The 33rd and final target is right next to the under construction area on the Building 4 side. I would recommend completely ignoring the tank because once you start throwing C4 at it to damage it, enemies will spawn. And really the key here is just to be very thorough and to check the entire map. The final mission is called Countdown, and the final trophy is called Must Be Wind. You can earn this trophy at the very beginning of this mission by rescuing all of the hostages without the enemies firing a shot at you. There are a total of 3 sets of hostages. The first set should be pretty easy to kill both enemies without them shooting at you. The second set of hostages is a little bit more difficult with 4 enemies. I would recommend killing 2 on the left first, and then the 2 on the right. Finally, the third set of hostages is being protected by 5 different terrorists. Just like with the second set of terrorists, I would recommend starting and sweeping from left to right. And by the way, I stayed inverted throughout this process. As soon as you've cleared out the third set of bad guys, you should be awarded with the trophy. And if you want to know how to get the rest of the trophies in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, be sure to subscribe with notifications enabled. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. Check out some of my other videos on the screen right now. And as always, thank you very much for watching.